Okay, good morning Year 1, Wednesday morning. Today we're going to look at something slightly different to do with 2D shapes. In the last few days we've looked very carefully at the names and the properties of the 2D shapes. Today we're going to look at something called symmetry. Does anybody know what symmetry might mean? What do you think symmetry is? Have a think. Quite tricky, symmetry. You often hear people saying, oh, that's symmetrical. That might give you a clue. Do you think symmetrical might mean? Good. It just means that things are the same on both sides. Lots of things are symmetrical, and we sometimes like to try and make things symmetrical. So for example, if I have my butterfly here, okay, we're going to look today at drawing lines through the middle of shapes or wherever we can on a shape that makes it symmetrical. It's called a line of symmetry, a line of symmetry. Now on this butterfly there is only one line of symmetry, okay? That line of symmetry goes straight down the middle of the butterfly, okay? So I can draw in my line of symmetry straight down the middle of the butterfly, and then if I was to fold that butterfly on my line of symmetry, it would fold exactly in half. It would be the same on both sides, and if you look, the pattern is the same on both sides, okay? There are no other lines of symmetry, because if I was to draw a line across the middle here, there, that would not be symmetrical. If I was to fold that in half, these have got circles on and this has got zigzags and a line. If I folded it, would they be the same? No, they wouldn't. And also, here you've got the antennae from the butterfly. You haven't got any down here. You'd have to have two antennae here to make it symmetrical, to make it the same on both sides. So this butterfly only has one line of symmetry. Okay, we're going to look at our 2D shapes today and think about how many lines of symmetry each shape may have. Okay, so we'll start with our triangle. Okay, so there's our triangle. Okay, how many lines of symmetry a triangle might have? Okay, look carefully at it. Okay, an easy way to do this is actually to cut out these shapes yourself, okay, and fold them. If you can fold them exactly in half, so I'm going to fold this triangle because it looked to me like these might be the same. So if I fold this, can you see it folds exactly in half? Yeah, folds exactly in half. That means it's symmetrical. That means it's got a line of symmetry there. So using a ruler and a pencil, I'm going to draw my line of symmetry on. Okay, and there I have now my line of symmetry. It's the same, you can see just by looking at it, it's the same on both sides. Are there any other lines of symmetry on this triangle? Let's have a look. Can I fold it this way? Is it the same on both sides? No, because you can see they don't fold and meet. They're not exactly the same. Can I fold it from this way? No, again, they don't meet, so it's not a line of symmetry. Okay, what about this way? No, again, they don't meet, it's not a line of symmetry. So this triangle only has one line of symmetry, okay, one line of symmetry. So I'm going to write that on there. I'm going to put one line of symmetry. Okay, so one line of symmetry. If I look at another shape, so if I look at the square, okay, I wonder how many lines of symmetry a square may have. Okay, so again, you can fold it to find out. If I look straight away, I think I can see if I fold it this way, the two sides will meet. There we go, you can see they've met, haven't they? The two sides have met. You can't see any of the green because they've met. That means it has a line of symmetry down there. That's the two sides are exactly the same. Okay, they're not any different, they're exactly the same. So that is a line of symmetry. I'm going to draw that line on. Then I'm going to look to see if I've got any more lines of symmetry. So there's the line of symmetry. Okay, now if I look carefully at my square, I think I can see there might be another line of symmetry if I fold it this way. So I'm going to fold it this way to see. Look, have they met? Yes, they have. Okay, you can't see any green showing, so they have met. That means that is another line of symmetry on my square. So I'm going to draw that one in. Now I wonder if there are any more on this shape. It's quite tricky. Have a look at it. Do you think I can do anything else to make this meet so that the sides are the same? So we know that we can go that way. We know that we can go this way. Are there any other ways? Investigate it using yours. If you've got one cut out, investigate it. Is there any other way that you can make a line of symmetry on this shape? If you want to pause the video and have a go, otherwise I'm going to show you that actually a square does have more lines of symmetry. If I look here, I can fold it, look, I can fold the corner, or the vertices, sorry, to meet each other. Okay, there to there, and then fold, and that shows me that it is another line of symmetry. Okay, so I'm going to draw that line of symmetry on. There we go. And then that tells me, because these two vertices could meet, probably means that these two vertices can meet. So again, we'll give it a try. We'll fold it. And see, and there we go, those two have met as well. Okay, so I'm going to draw that one in. So actually, our square has 4 lines of symmetry. It has 4 places where it is symmetrical. It's the same on both sides, and you can see if I was to look at that line of symmetry, I've got the same on this side as I have on that side, and you can fold it to test. Folding is a really good way of looking for lines of symmetry. Okay, so this shape has 4. Okay. What about a rectangle? What about a rectangle? You'd have thought it would be similar to the square, wouldn't you? And I can see immediately that actually, if I fold it in half this way, it should meet, and I should have a line of symmetry. So there you go. You can see it has a line of symmetry. So I'm going to draw that one on. That's one line of symmetry. There's my one line of symmetry. Okay, and I can also see that probably if I fold it this way, it should meet. There we go again. You can see meets. So So that is 2 lines of symmetry. Now, year 1, does it have any more lines of symmetry? Are there any more lines of symmetry on there? Now remember, with the square we were able to fold corner to corner. Can I just try that with my... Did that work? No, it didn't, because you can see some orange. Can you see? Because I can see orange, that tells me straight away it's not symmetrical. It's not the same on both sides. So you can't fold corner to corner like you can with the square, and that's because it hasn't got the 4 equal sides. Okay, so actually a rectangle only has 2 lines of symmetry. Okay. If we look at a pentagon, okay, we can fold it immediately. I can see from top to bottom that if we fold it that way, it's got a line of symmetry. So I'm going to draw that on quickly for you. Let me get my ruler. Use a ruler if you can, if you've got one, to draw the lines of symmetry. Then you know that they are exactly where they should be. Okay. Can you see any more on a pentagon? Can I fold it this way in half? No, that doesn't work, does it? Because I can see some yellow. But if we use our corners on a pentagon, we should be able to find more lines of symmetry. So I'm going to meet those 2 corners together. Can you see? There's another line of symmetry. It's not in the same place as the other one. Look, can you see? It is in a different place. Okay, so I'm going to draw that line of symmetry in. Okay, what happens if I do the same this way? Can I make another line of symmetry? It's different. Here you go. Another line of symmetry. I'm going to draw that one on. Can I do any more lines of symmetry? Let's try. Keep investigating until you found we've got that one. We've got that one. Or we haven't got that one. So there's another one where they meet. You see, different line of symmetry again. So I'm going to draw that one in. And then keep investigating, because there might be another one. We've got 4 so far. Can we find another one? What happens if we fold it this way? Have we got one more? I think we have. There's one that we haven't got yet. Can you see? So that's 5. 5 lines of symmetry. And if you notice, each one of these lines of symmetry comes off a corner. Okay, off a vertice, sorry. So you can see we've got a line of symmetry coming off this vertice, 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 and a line of symmetry coming off this vertice. So it's got 5 lines of symmetry. Okay. Now a really tricky one is a circle, and you could investigate a circle for a very, very, very long time, and I'll tell you why. Wherever I fold a circle, so I can fold it there down the middle, yeah, that's my one line of symmetry. I can fold it this way, that would be a second line of symmetry. Okay, I can fold it from here to here, V, another line of symmetry. So a circle can just keep going and keep going. It's got lots and lots of lines of symmetry, so it would take you a long time to investigate a circle and how many lines of symmetry it has, because it just keeps going. Okay, now symmetry is quite tricky, but the best thing to find out lines of symmetry is actually to have the shape in front of you. Have the shape there in front of you, fold it, and if you find that the two sides meet and there's no colour showing, then that means it is a line of symmetry. Okay, it's exactly the same on both sides. Okay, that's what a line of symmetry is. Now today, in your file for today, you have got two things to be doing. You have got some shapes on a sheet where I want you to draw in the lines of symmetry. You can draw those shapes out and cut them up so that you can investigate. Some of them are quite tricky because they're not regular shapes. So for example, if I had a shape like this, okay, this shape, would it have a line of symmetry? Now the only way to work that out is to actually make that shape. So if I was to get a piece of paper, cut that shape out, I'll just do it very quickly. Okay. So I cut out the shape. Okay. And then I start investigating it. So can I fold it this way? No, it doesn't meet, so it's not a line of symmetry. Okay. Can I fold it on the corner like I have on the vertice like I have with most shapes? No. Now. It has one line of symmetry. Okay, so if you fold it like this on the corner, okay, the two sides meet. That means it has one line of symmetry, so it only has one. Okay, there are no other lines of symmetry. Then you might find that one or two of the ones on your sheet don't have any lines of symmetry. So make sure you draw out the shape or cut out the shape and test it before you decide how many lines of symmetry it has. Okay, I know it's tricky. Lines of symmetry are really, really tricky. Okay, but you've got a sheet to draw the lines of symmetry on, and then a fun activity. I've given you a sheet with two butterflies on, and I'd like you to make those butterflies symmetrical. Okay, they must be symmetrical. So remember, imagine you've got to use your imaginary line of symmetry down the middle of your butterfly and make it exactly the same on both sides. It's not symmetrical, it's not exactly the same on both sides. Okay, I really look forward to seeing those butterflies, particularly if they've got exciting patterns on them. Okay, Year 1, hope you get on okay today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care, bye.